Sorry, guys. Good morning, afternoon, evening, according to where you reside. Yeah, my name is Biola Goodluck Jagun. I'm here today to talk to you about women. Yeah, what I'm talking about today is our private part. I know that so many people have an understanding of how to take care of themselves, but because I've been hearing some things that are not the same, like if you go on somebody's page or on the internet now, like you Google, you see all kinds of how you can take care of yourself. But I've seen that the things they always say, they are always against, it's not the same. Like there's this day that I was trying to look at the YouTube. I saw a lady talking, and the lady is actually a doctor, a gynecologist, and she was actually telling us how we don't have to, that we have to wash our private part with soap and like sponge. But since I've been growing, since I've been taking care of myself, and since I've been trying to see what and what you can use, I've never seen where they tell us to be rigorous about that area, because it's actually a tender place, somewhere that you have to be careful with. So I always think in my head, why are these people not saying the same thing? And because of that, I've decided to go and do my research on these things. So the little that I have been able to collate, that I've been able to bring together, is what I want to talk about today. And I think that is the method I have used for myself, which is working. I will start with the younger women. You know, younger women, they have this kind of lubrication that is natural, that will come on its own. Yeah, and it's not even only women, even our husbands, my short guys, knows what I'm talking about. So this helps in maintaining the pH of the private parts. And people don't know the difference between a vagina and a vulva or something. The covering in the front that we see first is what I mean, vulva. I think it's vulva. Yeah, that is the place that you wash. The inside of vagina cannot be washed because the vagina is actually inside. So if you want to wash the opening, the front, that is the only place you can wash. No matter how you insert your hand or anything, it's not going to clean the place because there's a natural way of it cleaning itself. So if you want to wash the front side, the best thing that I've done and I've read is you using a very soft flannel and a mild soap. It is enough to wash the front gently, not rigorously. You know why I said gently? Because if you do too much there will be sore, and from sore it can be infected. Anything can happen. It will be very uncomfortable. You know, when you have mats in the front of the place and your man wants to come, you understand, it's going to be too painful for you. So I think when you use your soft flannel or even your hands to wash the place is all right. Warm water is the best thing to use. Just warm water. Warm water. If you maybe once in a while you want to use all those your vulva, and some people use it every time, but it has to be just one for your thing. You can't be using it for your face and then use it. You can't do that. So if you are able to use that, I don't think there will be infection. I don't think there will be pain and other things that are entitled with that place. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this again. Women do too much sometimes. They want to turn the place into a flower place that the smell of flowers or scents can come from. That place has a smell on it. Yeah, your hands should be enough for you to wash the place with warm water. Once in a while, maybe you use your soap. When I say mouth soap, you should know what I mean. In fact, in this country, they have one liquid like that we used to use sometimes ago. I think I used to use it. It's like pinkish like this in a bottle. But after some time, I thought that would not be necessary when I really look into it. So these things, we have to mind what to use. It's not for you to go and use all this our whitening soap and go and use it and be washing. Infections comes because it will be too tender. It's not really nice. It will not be comfortable. Okay, yeah, I have talked. I'm going to go to the next step. Our young women, they want to do too much. They want the smell of flowers to be there. You see some people putting the perfume oil or perfumes around the place, which is very bad. That place doesn't really need that thing. It just needs your cleaning. It's fine. If you use spray and all these things, with all this kind of cancer here and there, you don't do that. Because it has its natural smell, which you can't really drive away. You wash the place at intervals. Maybe you've gone to the toilet, you wash. Thank God you have to go and wee at least. And that should remind us to clean. If you want to clean, you clean from the front to the back. No matter what you have done, even if it's the back you used, you don't let it come to the front. You always clean from the front to the back. You know why? If you clean from the back to the front, the kind of infection from the back to the front is not going to be easy. Some people, they can't do without having all this. They keep scratching and scratching. But these are the small things they do wrong that makes that happen to them. So that perfume system, I don't think that thing really needs it. It's just going to cause another thing for us. Okay, yeah. And if you want to know the what your vagina is, the percentage of how good the place is, there are some signs you'll be saying. If you as a young woman sees some creamy discharge, which are the natural ones, then, and it's not itchy, it's not smelling fishy, then that is the normal thing. But when it starts to come a bit yellowish, itchy, smelly, fishy like that, that means you really need to see your doctor. When it comes to that smell, itchy, that one kind of fishy smell like that, and yellowish creamy color, that means there's a problem. So you really need to see your doctor to do that. You bathing the place regularly is enough. It's not until you go and use Dettol or you go and use whitening soap, all those things, they are really not really worth it. Even sometimes when it's not that you've gone for your bath, you can actually just stand up and go and clean. You sitting down on the spot for the whole time gossiping, and maybe you don't want to wee. Sometimes just feel like cleaning up yourself. You cannot clean on the morning and then it's nice that you clean again. That will not be nice. The kind of smell that will come, it's not going to be nice at all. Yeah, I've talked about what is best to use. I said warm water, but some people don't believe in just warm water. If you think you want to use soap, just use soap that are mild, nothing that is very very harsh, like all this chemical soap, Dettol soap, all the ones that we use. You can use it. There are some mild creamy like Dove. Yeah, for people that know Dove, it's enough to use for it. A little bit of that, wash, and that is it. It's fine. If you want to wash a bit deep, you wash a bit deep, but not with the soap, because if you keep putting soap, it's going to irritate the place, because that's not what it's made for. You don't have to use any soap. It will clean itself. It has the fluid that comes in and out of the place. You, as a woman, you will see it yourself. So it's better for you to use your warm water and mild soap if you choose to use your soap. Yeah, I'm going to go to another step now. I said no scent. You don't use you don't wash with perfumes. Like after finishing, now you now spray. I don't think that is necessary if you are really cleaning up yourself. It's not that bad. You don't have to put perfume. You don't have to put perfume there. Yeah, the thing I'll talk about is now is the, of recent, when we were growing, I'm not really sure at what point that I knew that we have to shave. And for people to shave, you know that even if it's your beard, if you shave and maybe your blade or whatever you use is not properly clean, you will break out. You will see men with, yeah, I really don't know at what stage, like I said, but I know that after a while we started with all this trying to shave our private parts. It is very good to shave our private parts because of the fluids, like water and all the things that will be there. When you don't twirl it properly, you know how it will come, how it will smell like. Yeah, that's why I think the shaving is introduced. But no matter how you shave, what I said before, the bumps and so it happens there, down there too. So if you are not using a very good fresh blade, or there's something we use here for, yeah, if you don't use that one, or you just pick one of the ones that you have used before, do you know that all these spots will come there and it's not going to be nice? Yes, so that's why they have come out with another thing, using scissors. All you have to do is use your scissors to cut it as low as you can have it, and with that the water and whatever the wee and things will not be able to stay in there, because some people, they have a lot down there. So if you leave everything with your wee and everything, you can imagine how it will smell like. So that's why we have to use our scissors. I've concluded that using the scissors is best, because if you use the blade, sometimes it breaks out, and that's not so small spots that you're seeing. It's hot, it's very painful. So if you want to make it, if it's too much, you think you want to cut it down, it's better to use your scissors. Scissors is better. Yeah. There's another thing I'm going to say, and this time is for older women. Women that are in a menopause or just going to menopause, there is this kind of dryness in the place that if they want to do anything with their husband, sometimes they have to use lubricants and things like that. But for somebody that is young, it will come natural. The fluid is there at any time. So one of the things that will make you not too dry is when you have sex often, like you have somebody that your husband or something. When you make love, when you have sex, then there's something called atrophy. There will be vaginal atrophy, and atrophy means that dryness. If you have sex, yeah, what I'm trying to explain about that is that if you make love often with your partner, I think it helps with that. And there are some foods that you can eat to actually make the lubrication not too dry or come out. There are things like okra. If you blend your okra and try and drink, that helps with the place. There are so many other things that you can use. You can actually go on your Google and try and research. I'm going to do that on my next topic. So if this has taught you anything, or there's something you want us to know, please can you please put that on the comment section, because these things that we are talking about is very broad. There are so many things that I don't know, and some other people knows. The little I know, I am giving to you. If you have anything to add to it, you can come on the comment section and let's talk about it. Thank you. Bye.